gonna try charging and do it, but it's not happening. Hi guys, welcome to Becky Tarot. My name's Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant and energy reader. So I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes, see if anyone arrives. If not, I'm just gonna move to collective. That's what's happening. That's what we're doing. Some of you might be seeing 999 at the moment, like just nines coming through. So maybe the 9th. I'm seeing propelled forward energy. For the 9th. But yeah, some of you might be seeing 999. That's really reaching the end of a long cycle. There's a gnat in here. Sorry guys. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There was a gnat and I killed it. That thing would have eaten me up tonight. You see me flapping around and missing it? Oh, there it is. Well, just as I was saying, end of cycle. Listen, I know you're supposed to love all of living things, but it's a fucking gnat mosquito and there's no way I'm letting that live and feed off me tonight. So, yes. Excuse me flapping around trying to kill it. So, who do we have here with us? Give me a comment if you want me to pull some cards, otherwise I'm going to do a collective reading. So if there's anyone here, please let me know in the comments who you are, what your name is. If not, I will just do a little collective energy. But like I was saying, the number 9 was coming through, so it could be something on the 9th. It was like a real, do you know how I saw it? Was, you know, like if you're in the sea and like a big wave comes and it takes you forward. It was like that. So that's either something's going to happen on the 9th that's going to propel you forward, or you're really reaching the end of a cycle and you might be seeing lots of 9s, 99, 999s, and yeah, you're being propelled forward. That was what I was seeing before mosquito, before I spotted that gnat, and then I killed it. So death, end of a cycle. So if no one's going to comment who's here, then I will move to a collective. If no one wants to let me know who you are. Just had paddle boarding. How random. I don't know if one of our viewers is going to be paddle boarding. Okay. So we've got some viewers, but maybe they don't want to tell me who they are for cards, so that's fine. We will move to a collective and see what Spirit wants to say. Oh, hey Samantha. Honestly, Samantha, I can't get rid of this girl Sam. She's just always about. I'm joking, she's my neighbour. Okay, Samantha. Oh, we got Joanne as well. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this in order. So let's pull for Samantha and then we'll pull for Joanne. So Spirit, what do we want? So they would be on tarot if it was collective, but we're going to do Sam. So what do you want? Oh, what's that? That's a what the fuck is that? There might be something, Sam, that's going to come in that's going to make you a little anxious. Or you might, this might be the energy now, but I mean, I saw you like, what, an hour ago, and you definitely didn't seem anxious, so this might be coming. Let's see what they want to say for Sam, then we're going to move to Joanne, and there's no one else that's commented yet. So, Sam. If you're just joining, I'm going to just pull some cards and give a mini reading for anyone that comments. Samantha. Interesting. Oh, okay. So what they're wanting to do, Sam, is they want to do split energy here. One's yours, one's someone else. Let's see. Okay, interesting, Sam. I know you're on Aquarius, and I know these 2 cards came out in the Aquarius read. Just letting you know that. So when I was talking about the redhead and stuff. So yeah, same cards, might be different message though. So first thing, so fierce energy, healing, still finding your way, but healing we've got over this side. And then over this side we've got someone that's really struggling. They're feeling out of their depth and feeling abandoned. Interestingly enough, Sam, sorry, I hope you can hear me right. I've got the window, it's too hot, I've got no fan. Both my kids have got the 2 fans, so you can probably really loudly hear my neighbours. I do apologise. So Sam, this person who's on the other side that they're showing me, who's feeling abandoned, very much in their feels. I'm going to say it, but I think I know who this is. There's someone that's around that could possibly be a Cancer that they think is a rat, and that is interfering. But this is just them all in their feels. So I'm just reading that comment. So, what do you want to clarify? So this is the joint energy I feel. So joint energy is challenges, learning how to use your imagination to imagine things differently, so you can learn to lead connections, lead in your life, lead in this connection with this person. This person definitely feels like things are slipping out of their control and they don't like it. Clarify on my life is sweet. Yeah, change is natural, and yes, it can hurt. And this is you in your fierce healing energy and accepting change, allowing yourself to see things differently, Sam. And that, yes, it can hurt. I think it's just confirming that you expect that things are going to hurt as you move through it, but you know you're going to be okay. So they're just confirming that that's kind of your growth and your fierce energy, knowing that you're strong enough. So that's really great. You've definitely got a couple of good friends around you, like a couple of people, like not tons, but a couple of people that are pretty alright. Although there is one person that, there's one person that's not this side person. There's one person that's around you in your friend group that is a bit jealous of someone else that's around you. I don't know if it's in the same friend. This is not you, right? So say you've got a friend group of 3 people. There's one of them that is jealous towards another one. Hey Jasmine, I'm just rolling through the people, so I promise I'll do you a quick, I'm putting cards. I've got Joanne and then I'll move to you, Jasmine. So say you've got like a group of 3 friends. One of these friends is like a bit jealous, spiteful towards the other one. I don't know, this could just be energy, you might not be aware of this. It's definitely not towards you, it's towards someone that you know into, like, is a friend. They might not be from the same friend group. Oh, lovely, your new subscriber, Jasmine. Brilliant, so good to have you with us. Like I said, I'm finishing off Sam, then I've got Joanne, and then I'll pull some cards for you, Jasmine. So stay with us. Yeah, so there's someone, it's a bit, look, it doesn't feel horrific, but there's definitely some kind of jealousy, spitefulness, really nitpicky towards someone, or just doesn't like something, but it is their own problem, whoever this is, Sam. It's their, it might be you've got a friend or someone that's linked to you that's really jealous or whatever about someone you know that's actually like teaching you to come out of your shell, to embrace, to learn, to grow, and they don't like that. But it's not this person, this is someone like a friend. So let's clarify over here. This person over here that's sad and feeling all like, you know, hurt and in their feels, is praying for some kind of miracle. Something is about to end for now, a time to say goodbye, and that's just confirmation of them really in their feels, like hitting some realization that you may have possibly turned your back on them, and they're just lost. This person is going to come out of this energy and maybe kind of, this person might get really more angry first, and then they might start learning that they've got to kind of find themselves, find their own way, and find their own energy. and they may start branching out, maybe just make some new friends and just trying to create some newness in their life. Jasmine, so I heard something I want to ask brother Michael really did decide to go on. Oh, okay. Bear with me, Jasmine. Obviously, I'll roll with spirit. I mean, I'll try, but normally what I do is just whatever spirit wants you to know. So when I get to you, we'll just have to roll with it, yeah? But don't worry, we'll see what comes through for you, Jasmine. Right, and then Sam, in the middle energies, we've got those same cards from your reading. Yeah, so feel free to go back and look for those same cards that I'm talking about in that Aquarius reading, Sam. And then we've got something you thought finished, burst back into your life. I'm pretty sure I've said this to you before, Sam, and you will not let fear stop you this time. So something reoccurring, not this person, someone or something kind of coming back into your life, but this may be someone from your past that you didn't take a step forward with them or towards them because you was a bit fearful, but that's changing. You're in some newness, learning how to just lead, Sam, learning how to lead. Yeah, you're shifting into a new timeline because they showed me like a crystal watch, and it wasn't so much like as in ticking time bomb, like you're hitting divine timing. It's more like you've shifted into a whole new timeline that's an upgrade. You know, that's what I've got for you, Sam. Okay. I'm glad you understand that's the mantra. Right, Joanne and then Jasmine. Joanne, are you still here? Please give us a comment. Joanne. Anything quickly to see for Sam? Sam, they're just showing and saying, just enjoy yourself. Just keep enjoying yourself for now. You know, you're in a good vibe, good energy and healing. Just roll with it. You might be invited to something like a barbecue or a garden party, or it feels I'm seeing you having a drink and there's adults, like, and you're having a chit chat, and you might be chatting to someone there that feels new. Their energy feels new, so you might know, you might not have seen them in a while. You're enjoying it though, so you're enjoying it, so keep enjoying yourself, Sam. Right, Joanne. Let me cleanse and get out of Sam's and into Joanne's. Okay, so I don't know if you've recently gone through some kind of heartbreak or something. You know, heartbreak doesn't have to be just romantic, it can be anything. What I'm seeing is your chest, Joanne, is being like bust open, and you're like, oh, so this could be new pain, old pain, healing things, but you're really being bust open and made to feel. The energy's like, your whole chest is pulled open, Joanne. You need selenite. If you've got any selenite, please sleep with it under your pillow for the next few days. Also, you may have struggled to put out a flame, if that makes sense. Like, that's how it kind of showed me. Okay, Joanne. Joanne, please. Joanne. Okay, so what they're showing me is you really got in the swing of something, Joanne. You was like, let me explain the vision. So you're walking, and then you have like cards, and you put 1, 2, 3 down, and then you walk forward, and you're like, oh, okay. Then you put 1, 2, 3 cards down, and you're walking again. So you're like, you feel like you've mastered this. You put your 3 cards down, and then you go. But then all of a sudden you hit into a wall. Now, you've got the rest of these cards, whatever that metaphor is, I'm not sure, and you know what you think, you know, you've mastered this game now. Like, so, but you're hitting, there's a whole concrete wall, and you're getting frustrated because you're like, you know what you got to do now, you think you've got it, and then this concrete wall's in the way, and you're like, what the fuck? You're running at it, you're headbutting it, and you're like, oh. So, it's, right, okay, so it's blocked for purpose, obviously. There's another way round, Joanne. There's another way round. But you've not reached to the point of when you're able to see that yet. So you need to kind of stop running at the wall, because this weird game thing that you were playing, that you think you'd mastered as you was walking, once you get round the other side of this wall barrier thing, the game's different. You've got to do something different. Like, so, you know, you feeling like, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing or what's going to happen is not quite the case. There's this blocker on because you need to reach a different kind of clarity so you can go round the other way, but then you're going to be into some new, like it's not going to be it's not going to be the same game that you were playing before where you put these 3 cards down and you walk forward. It's going to be different. So you have to be in a certain place ready for that. I hope I'm making some sense. The visions are wild. What they want me to pull on these, and then I'm going to move to Jasmine. Yeah, you're in a rushing energy, like you just want to rush in, rush out, make it happen, but it's not quite the case. You might have someone watching you, they're very like, I heard solo-minded, like they're very much independent of they're just independent in lots of ways, pretty secure, graceful. Someone's watching you. Yeah, would make sense. Would make sense, Joanne. Definitely the cycles. There's someone watching you, or like who wants to move towards you, who has a very independent energy, but they don't want to be independent. They want to move forward with you in a much more happy, family-fied energy. Yeah, they'll be carrying some kind of burden because they're not sure if they got the balls, or they're not sure how to go forward with this. Hey Peter, I'm just rolling down the comments, giving people small free readings, so hold tight and we can get to you. We've got Jasmine after Joanne, and then I can put you in, Peter. Someone's pretty in their head, really in their head about this. It's a heavy burden to carry, big heavy burden. I suppose this doesn't have to be romance if it's not. Oh, thanks. I've just fake tanned them in my pyjamas, but Peter, that's amazing. You should see me when I've got some makeup on and I'm dressed all right. Yeah, carrying a burden because they want new. They really want to start from scratch, but not sure how to go about this, Joanne. They're not. I think this person, like, this might not resonate, but it feels like, say the energy of, like, say they're just friends with you, but they're scared to push that forward in case it causes a complete fight, like, as in, you then don't want to be their friend and then they lose you completely. It's got that vibe, that energy around it. So they're just kind of admiring you, like, oh, not sure how to kind of push that forward, Joanne. That might not be the case, but that's the energy. And then they want one of these and then vision them, and then I'm going to move down. Interesting. Really random, but if you have TikTok, the app, they're saying, if you do, you might not, if you have TikTok, there's messages coming through that app for you that you're missing. If not, you don't have TikTok, it's just saying, TikTok, come on, like, they really want you to get moving again. And they're trying to show you, like, what route around this big block. They are trying desperately. But I think what's behind it is, this says, do you love you, though? Like, are you acting in true divinity of self-love and unconditional love for yourself? The second you kind of get focused on that and more in that energy, you'll be able to get moving again. They're saying, please be in nature, it will help you. So walks in nature, go in the garden, even if it's for like 2 minutes, hand on a tree, just be in that nature and be close to source, so it can help your vibration, help you kind of reconnect, so you can reach that clarity to get yourself moving again. So now, interestingly, what they're showing me is like that there's a big hand, almost like, you know, like from God, source, whatever you believe, that's trying to smash down the big concrete wall thing, but you're not seeing that. So, you know, source, the universal guides, God, whatever you believe, is trying to break the barrier down and show you that they're trying to break it down for you. But it seems when this hammer's kind of coming in the top, you've kind of just turned your back and you're sitting down looking the other way. So you need a bit of a shake up in your energy, get yourself realigned, cleanse, be in nature, and then you might turn around and realise how you can get around this. I'd say, Joanne, that's all I've got for you. I'm going to move down. I hope that helps in some way. So we've got Jasmine, then Peter. So, Jasmine, are you still with us? So I heard something I want to ask. If my brother Michael really did decide to go underprotected, he is in prison. I'm worried about him. Hope it's not true and hope it's okay. Can you not talk to him? I get no. I'm not going to lie, Jasmine. I get no. Obviously, I'm not God. So, you know, I try my best. Let's see what wants to come out for Jasmine. Jasmine, please. Out of Joanne's into Jasmine's. No, I can't talk to him. Oh, okay. Into Jasmine's. You're very foggy minded, like it's a bit of an anxious energy and like all foggy. Like I see like a foggy cloud wrapped around you. You're probably struggling to reach any kind of clarity with a lot of things in your life at the moment. To help clear that, I'm gonna say, he talked to my sister-in-law and supposedly told her some stuff, but I feel like he told her things to see if she would leave it. Possibly. So first of all, you've got to get out of this foggy haze. Yeah, you've got to get out. So my suggestion would be you need to make sure you're drinking lots of water, not from the tap. Really try and get lots of fruit and vegetables in your system. Try and get in nature for a few minutes a day, same as what I told Joanne, because, you know, just touching a tree completely connects you back to source. You know, grounding, no shoes in the floor, connect to source. If you can do this for 2 to 3 days, like just anything, like I say, it can be 1 minute touching a tree or in the garden barefoot, your energy will start to just like fall a bit more into place, and that fogginess will disappear for you, Jasmine. And then you might find your own intuition, you will reach more clarity within yourself. Yeah, definitely just feet in sand then, like, but you need to kind of do about 2 to 3 days of these few things. Eat some fruit, just really get yourself out of that mind space by connecting back with source. And I think you're going to find your intuition comes back in, and then you can trust yourself a bit. Because I'm getting a lot of your shadows are bubbling up to the surface at the moment. So that's not going to help you being, you know, foggy minded and anxious if you've got other things going on, but you're dealing with your shadows that are bubbling up to the surface. So weirdly enough, I just see a guy on the phone talking to someone, but there was someone around him. So he might, like, I don't know if this is the conversation with your sister or this is just randomly showing. This might not even be a brother, I don't know. But there's a masculine energy that's on the phone, but he's saying things because there's people around him. So he's saying things to the person on the phone because there's someone around him, like, do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, have you ever been on the phone to your mate and then your boyfriend walks in, but you were talking about him, and then you were like, yeah, so that nail varnish, or like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're saying things, but it's because there's someone around him. So it might not be true, it could be, but it definitely feels like things were said not to do with the person on the phone, it's to do with someone else that was standing around or in earshot, if that makes sense. You're very much being guided to make sure you're really being in solitude at the moment. So you may either be in a bit of a hermit mode or find that you move into a bit of a hermit mode. It's needed at the moment because you're going to have a lot of, literally over the next 4 months, 3-4 months, you're going to have some shadows really coming up that need to be looked at and healed. So you need to make sure you're recharging. Like, you know, when you go into hermit, it's naturally because, yeah, okay, you're in hermit mode. It's because you naturally need to be away from external energies whilst your energy settles and you bring things up. So they're saying you are being guided for that at the moment. Because, yeah, it's just confirming what I said. Because you're kind of being offered a chance. Spirit's trying to offer you healing right now. And then it's funny because you said about cycles earlier. Underlying energy from that is cycles. So you're healing dark cycles, toxic cycles, but not just cycles. It's like the stuff that's down is bubbling up, and it wants you to look at, you know, why have I been in these toxic cycles? It's not just always the other person, it's me. So what is it I'm doing? But there is forgiveness card here, so I don't know if this is healing and forgiving yourself or forgiving someone externally. Yeah, you've been by yourself a lot. That's fine, just keep rolling with it. Look, cycles came out. And then we've got mute. Yeah, this is you in hermit mode, just being quiet, trying to really reflect. It seems that there might be a couple of things you are really not wanting to look at, you've been avoiding. You probably, it's only subconsciously, you probably aren't even aware that you've been avoiding looking really, really deep at some things. But yeah, it's you're being made to have a good look now. So they're just saying, be patient with yourself at the moment and be patient with everything else. That didn't like how things turned out either. Yeah, so you're definitely, that person was a karmic partner, by the way. Listen, you've got a lot of shit going on energetically, and that's probably rolled out into your physical life right now, or it's going to be. There's some forgiveness here, whether it's for yourself or from someone else. Once you work through that and refocus again, get clarity, those karmic scales are kind of going to rebalance for you and everything's going to settle. It's just about you getting devoted to yourself again and being back in yourself. When you're healing some shadows and they're all coming up, it all gets a bit chaotic and it gets a bit confusing, but you are going to come out into that clarity again. You really are. So let me see what I see, and then I'm going to move to Peter. Okay. So I definitely see that phone call thing again for you, Jasmine. It's really about someone else. It wasn't about the person on the phone. I saw someone put a hand on your shoulder and they were like, it's okay, like, it's going to be okay. They were like, so I saw you said Edgar, so I kind of went back in, and this is like one of your spirit guides. It's like, it's okay, it's all okay. You're right where you're supposed to be. Edgar can be a dickhead sometimes, but it's all going to be fine. Edgar may be a bit away with the fairies sometimes. Now that can mean lots of things, you know, in his head, in his own world a bit sometimes. They really need you to stop stressing, and like they've said, is refocus, go within, kind of, you've dropped down to lower vibration, which happens, so you've got to raise your vibration. Yeah. You need to focus on you. That's what you need to do. You need to fully focus on you, raise your vibration, get in alignment, and you will feel lighter, airier, reaching your own clarity, and you will be back in your zone again. But there is going to be a tower moment for you in 3 months. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be like a friend or a family member that may have been breadcrumbing you a bit about something, like telling you they were going to do it, but then they didn't. Telling you that something was going to happen, but it's not. And you're going to have that moment of like realising. I think that person's going to be talking to you about something else and you're going to reach that clarity. Or someone else is going to say something to you and you're going to be like, ah, oh, okay. Well, that's not happening then, is it? So don't stress. Focus on yourself. Don't, like, you know, tower moments are tower moments. It's brought in so you can work through it and release it. But I don't know whether that's regarding fucking, so, like, as in what you were saying about the prison thing. But yeah, you're going to realise, you're going to have a moment of clarity of like, it's like a light bulb moment of like, oh, fuck's sake, well, that's now I understand that's not going to be happening now. Okay, that's what I got for you, Jasmine. Peter, are you still here? If so, I'm going to do you, and then I'm going to get my ass into bed. Are you still here, Peter? Peter Thomas, are you still here? You're very welcome. It's lovely to have a new member of the Soul Tribe. Stay with us. You too, Jasmine. Sending you loads of love and light. I don't think Peter's here anymore. I'm gonna wait literally another minute, and if Peter don't comment, I'm going. Okay, I'm gonna say no, Peter. Okay. I'm just gonna, in case he does grab this, I'm just gonna get a quick message and then I'm gonna come off. Anything for Peter, even though he's not coming in. Anything for Peter. Pete. That's weird because of, you know, I think he might have gone. He might have left the building, but what they showed me was he missed an opportunity. But I don't know if he's talking about the reading or something else in his life. So Peter, Thomas, if you see this, you've missed an opportunity, they're showing me. I don't know, Peter, if you catch this, you're not listening and your third eye needs work because you're being really stubborn, apparently, Peter. You're not listening. You're not listening to the universe, you're not listening to your guides, and you're certainly not listening to yourself and your own intuition. You need to clear your third eye and you need to start listening and stop being so stubborn and accept responsibility when you do things. Stop blaming other people. Ooh, Peter, I hope you're alright. But you just got told, stop, listen, stop being stubborn, stop blaming other people, take responsibility. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave. I've been on for half an hour, so I'm gonna get my ass to bed. So brilliant to have a newbie. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow, helps our energies to connect, so more of my visions and readings will resonate. If you're interested in a private reading, info is always in the box down below. Just chuck me an email. And in the meantime, guys, I send you so much love and light.